begins, and it is Wednesday night. Thingus begins. I did not think this up in advance, so I don't know where I'm taking it. Hello to you. Welcome to Thingus. We missed a week. Hello, everyone.
It's Thingus to the past. Thingus to
the freaking past. It's freaking sweet. I love it. It's so freaking cool.
Holy freaking sweet. Have you ever seen Twitch.tv? So boring. But there's this show called Thingus. It's freaking sweet. Tell your friends.
Yeah. Just the good stuff.
It's been a couple of weeks, huh?
Couple of weeks. Yeah, we skipped. I was in Canada. What do we got here? Don't know who Jam Jam is. Do know who Dumpus is. I guess I'm playing Oscar, right?
Did you miss me?
I guess not. Okay. I don't know where I'm supposed to go, but I guess I'll follow the enemies that are still visible.
Follow the drinking gourd.
Oh yeah, here we go. So how was your week, Joe?
Pretty ass.
Oh.
Yeah, like I had this video I was working on, and suddenly my computer stops functioning.
Oh no. Tech trouble.
It took me like 3 days, like my entire weekend and the Monday after that to solve it.
Oh no.
What a pain in the ass.
What a pain in my ass.
Sucked. I did eventually solve it, sort of. It's one of those things where you still have to like do it every time you start up, and then you have to restart again.
No.
No.
This sounds very bad.
It's bad.
Okay.
And then when I finished the cartoon, it didn't get any views.
No.
No. I mean, you know, I kind of conceived this cartoon as something that's funnier to scroll past than to watch.
Uh-huh.
So I guess
what good does that do you?
That doesn't come with many views. I don't know. It's funny.
It's funny.
Can a guy just get paid for being funny?
Apparently not. No, we're getting rid of that. Now if you want to make something funny and good, you're not going to get paid for it. Sorry, them's the news. That's how we're doing it now. All fun, cool things on the internet are allowed to exist, but you're not getting paid for them.
No, I mean, nobody was paid for all your base, except maybe low tax.
Yeah, maybe, Low Tax might have paid for it at some point. I mean, Low Tax paid for it in the end, didn't he?
I mean, yeah, all their base are belong to them now. All his base.
That's right, all his base are belong to them, the people who hated him. Sorry, Low Tax. Very much sucks to be you. Oh, I left.
Yeah,
That's
did
not
you
right.
beat the level? No,
Oh.
you just went back.
Oh.
You were supposed to find the guys you didn't kill.
There's guys in here that I didn't kill.
Unless you killed it.
No!
Unless you killed them all. See if you can go into the pyramid.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, before I venture out and play the exact level that I probably played last time.
I did not know that the enemies came back.
No, I didn't know that either. What an annoying feature. All right, well.
Did you miss me? That Scorpion is asking that.
Yeah,
No.
I can't go up there yet. All right, maybe at least they'll tell me in Aquaria what I'm supposed to do.
Okay.
At Phoebe's
And then you can
house.
ask your brother to reset the game so you don't have to battle all those enemies again.
Yes.
Nice. You know, there's no other RPG where you can just do that, is there?
No.
There's so many where you're just wasting your life waiting for NPCs to get out of the way.
I know.
In this game, you can almost always get around them by
Jump
jumping.
over them. Very easy. Yeah, I love that. That, like, I know this is an RPG for babies, but help.
Help.
All right, so obviously I'm gonna need to go back, right? All right. So I gotta get that monster. All right. Yeah. Could you kindly reset the game?
Wait. So, but like, are you sure talking to her wasn't the flag to make the ice period accessible? Okay.
No. Yeah, you're right. It could very well be, right?
Okay, so you probably have to fight your way through that ice cave.
Mm-hmm. We'll figure out what the quest was. Well, they can't all be money makers, eh?
Get a real job. YouTube is not a real job. Get a real job, you fucking lazy slob. Get a real job or your mother will kill herself because you are her son and
you don't have a job. Get a real job.
Get a real job. Being a hero is not a real job. Link is a hero, but that's not a real job.
Yeah, no, Link's a kid, right? Link's a kid?
Yeah. He's like a little boy who grows up by the end of the game.
Always?
In Ocarina of Time.
Yeah. And in Tears of the Kingdom, he's a man, right?
Yeah.
He's very much a man in Tears of the Kingdom.
I mean, yeah, he's been in like cryostasis for 1,000 years or something.
Is this a thing? Or no, this is just potions. He's been in cryostasis for 1,000 years since Ocarina of Time. Does this all exist in a single timeline?
I'm pretty sure there's no Zelda timeline at all.
No.
But maybe some fans believe in that. Wrongly, because not every Zelda game is made by the same people.
No.
And, some of them really wanted to turn Link into a wolf, and others didn't. So I'd wager that they all had different ideas of what Zelda was.
That's the main difference, is that some of them want Link to be a wolf.
That was just an example. Others wanted Link to be on a boat in the middle of a really empty sea.
A really empty sea. Some people say that's the best one. The boat one.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe everyone has their own Zelda. I feel like I just started talking about Ocarina of Time as if that was like the main Zelda.
That's the real one.
It was to me.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of like...
You're leaving again!
No! What'll I do? There is a Zelda timeline, but it's completely fucked. It's completely fuck sword.
Well,
it's borked.
Yeah, I mean, like, when I was a kid, that was frustrating to try to understand what the whole timeline shit was. Wasn't there a guy there?
Here.
Didn't we kill him?
I think we killed him.
Did that not do the thing we wanted? Did we not get, like, an item?
Ugh, I can't get used to these controls at all. Yeah, did I get a special item?
No.
A rare item? Never crust and sand coin. I didn't get an ice coin or whatever the hell I'm supposed to get here.
Well, I'm pretty sure you're... Okay, so now I'm thinking about that NPC that was talking about the ice pyramid. Why would she even bring that up if you couldn't go there next?
Right. Why wasn't I allowed to go there?
Well, you probably had to go into the house and talk to the old woman or something, right?
Help! I hate that! Alright, well, into the house I go. Why do I have to leave again? Wait, this way?
It's like the cat from that cartoon. I hate that!
Yeah, what cartoon is that?
It's like there's like a dog that like spins a wheel, and it's like you have to pay the penalty. He's like, no, not the happy birthday.
Oh my god.
Anything but the happy birthday.
I hate that cartoon because I can't stand to watch him being punished like that.
Dun, 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 dun.
The cold air made grandma sick.
Yeah, there's some cartoons that are so gratuitous that there's an entire genre of YouTuber to complain about them.
Yeah, like what we're doing right now.
Right now? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not talking about that. Like, yeah, there are people who complain about modern cartoons. But I'm talking about, like, episodes of The Fairly Odd Parents where, like, characters were just, like, unnecessarily cruel or, like, received unnecessary cruelty.
This is what I get. I get sold a helmet. I'll take it.
I don't fucking know. Maybe talk to Phoebe. Wait,
Can I do
Phoebe's
that?
with you.
Yeah, she's
then,
with me.
Then who is that next? Who is that over there? Oh, that's not even her.
So, I want to marry the man when I grow up.
God, I don't know. I'm at my wit's end. I don't know what to do in this game for 4-year-olds.
No, this game for 4-year-olds is not telling me what to do. Help.
Did you get the wake water or something? Like, pour the water on the plamp.
Oh, on the plamp?
Yeah, go up to the dying plant.
I think I talked to it already.
No.
Help.
Help!
Help. 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 What can I do?
I don't know. You were supposed to kill the octopus, I think. I don't know what else you were meant to do.
I killed the octopus, didn't
Maybe you got a crest. Try going to the Libra Temple.
I? Where's that?
You just passed it.
We went to a place. There we go.
Oh, yeah, this is it.
Hooray. There's someone inside. Let's have a look. Oh, not here. You? Fetch quests. Wait, alright. Oh my god, I'm dumb. Dumb as fuck. How did I get in here? I'm so stupid. Alright, so I give this to the plant?
Yeah.
Oh. What's it like watching me suck so much? Oh, they don't even let me do this. They don't trust me to do this.
Yes, because you'll forget.
Yeah.
Because,
I'm 4.
yeah, you're 4.
Because me 4.
I'm baby.
I'm baby. That didn't do much. Alright, then we better hurry to the ice pyramid.
Oh yeah, it was so long ago that we never talked about Passover.
Oh yeah, we should talk about Passover. Right, it was like almost 2 weeks ago. Alright, now I'll save the game. My confused ass got out of there. Oh yeah. I gotta fight all these fucking lamias. Alright. Yeah, Passover. Well, it was over Zoom, so,
It doesn't matter if you have good Haroset.
it's true. If the Haroset is good, the Zoom aspect doesn't quite get you down the way it would. There we go. I made it a rhyme. The Haroset was delicious. Actually, Mike made everything. My wonderful husband, who never celebrated a single Passover until he married me, made the whole dinner while I was finishing up work, and he made a beautiful apple haroset, and we had arugula as the bitter herb, and We had this like this special fake ass rib that I order from a website that tastes really good. I mean, yes, it was a simulation of pork, but it was completely kosher.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
I don't know. Like, games just, like, expected you to, like, figure shit out.
Yeah. I know
Like,
I gotta move this.
They would never even give you a puzzle like this. They would either tell you how to do it or, like, interrupt you while you're doing it.
Did I come out there, perhaps? I went in there and came out there?
Okay, yeah,
So I
you have to
gotta
put
push
one
it.
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we watched Prince of Egypt.
Yeah, we watched the first, like, 30 minutes of Prince of Egypt. What do we think about Prince of Egypt?
We didn't talk about Finding Dory either. Or, sorry, Finding Nemo.
Yeah,
What do we think of Finding Nemo?
I think it's a pretty boring Pixar movie, personally.
Yeah.
Ellen DeGenerate is boring.
Bad.
Not funny.
She's
not funny.
We don't like her.
No.
Actually, Trump was watching Finding Dory
Yeah, like
after winning.
after he won the election, he was watching Finding Dory. I know, iconic.
But like, I really loved that movie when it came out. But I think I'm starting to think more like you. That movie was not very good. It was not very funny. I thought the jokes were like, you know, like few and far between that were like any good.
Yeah, I'm tired of the grizzled old soul character, like that one fish with like the beaky face who sends Nemo up through the filter.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to get out of here for years. I'm tired of that shit.
Yeah.
I'm tired of that shit. I mean, that movie was a million years ago, so.
Yeah, but like they did that in Toy Story 2.
Yeah.
Or Toy Story 3.
Yeah. Yeah, this grizzled.
Yeah, and Toy Story 2.
Yeah,
and probably
they
the
got
first one.
Cars, they've got one. And it's a mainstay for them.
Yeah.
Oh my god, these lamias. Not my favorite.
But SpongeBob, you gotta do the formula.
Gotta do the formula. Oh yeah. Oh my god.
They make them like fast food burgers now.
Yeah, they do. It's true. The formula applies to the shitty recipe that they use to make their burgers.
It sucks because that's not how I saw them at first.
No.
Thought Pixar was like they got something every time.
Yeah, because it was novel. And then it wasn't.
Yeah.
Like you said, they came up with every idea they ever had on like that one napkin lunch.
Yeah, and then they stopped.
Yeah.
Well, so while I was watching Finding Nemo, I was thinking like, what were they thinking? Like, looking at like the competition from DreamWorks and being like, we could be obnoxious too.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they were on the path of obnoxiousness. I think Prince of Egypt is not obnoxious though.
No.
I mean it is in a sense, but not in that like hey guys and like big fart sounds in every movie. Like I'm a celebrity. I mean, Prince of Egypt does have a lot of celebrities. By the way, not a single Jew, right? Right? Like these voice actors are mostly not Jewish.
Well, you know, back in the day, that wasn't the only thing that mattered to people.
Right.
Whether or not the person who played a character was that in real life.
Right, as long as they can embody the Jewishness of the character, then
No one will notice.
Well, I mean, Jeff Goldblum is in it, and you know his I think his his character is really funny, like the way he moves, and you know, like how neurotic he is. But for the most part, the movie is really, really dry, and
Yes.
And there's not a single joke to be had. And you know, it doesn't need to be full of jokes, but like, you get through that first Deliver Us, which is incredible. Like a really, really good scene, great song. Very impressive looking. After that, it's time for some levity, guys. All right.
It's dry.
Yeah, it's dry.
It's like matzah.
It's dry like the desert that they're toiling in.
Yes.
All right, let's do this. Oh yeah, best song ever made. What do we think? Best song in this game for sure.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of good Final Fantasy like boss themes.
Yeah, for sure. Oh no, I'm out.
The one from 9 was good. It's maybe a little like this, a little shredding.
Totally.
Da-da-da-da! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da!
Yeah, that one's pretty awesome too. I was listening to like a heavy metal song with Oscar the other day, and he said it sounded like a Final Fantasy battle song.
Nice.
Uh-oh. You die. Alright, I'm not doing well. Keep attacking the guy. Oh, no.
Oh.
This sucks.
Yeah, he's Mr. Krabs. He's your boss.
Arrgh.
Me bucko. You gotta get up.
Alright, we gotta kill the fish guys. Oh
The
my
fish
God.
guys who were voiced by Doug. What's his name?
Like the guy who does all the fish in SpongeBob?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. Oh my God, full Nelson. Hit 5 times. Oh my God, this sucks. I don't know if I'm gonna even make it through this battle for babies. Oh my God. Well, I guess I'll just do it again immediately if I die, right?
So, you know, while we're playing this level with an ice cave, maybe we can talk a little bit about how hot it is.
It's very hot. I just came back from all right, well, I'm gonna die, so I'm just gonna see what. Oh, I don't even have any magic.
No. You should have saved. Oh wait, actually, it doesn't matter because this game will just let you start over.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even
Excuse
have
me.
anything to revive with, right? Right? Yeah, no, me dead. All right, well, time to die. I didn't even get to make a move. All right.
No.
Okay. What is my strategy here?
Mario RPG had a good boss theme. It had a few.
All right, I'm gonna have both of them just go for the other guys. Get rid of them. That's what I should have done from the beginning. Oh my God. This sucks. All right. Just get rid of these guys.
Final Fantasy 1 didn't even have a boss theme.
No. It just had the greatest battle theme ever. Cure himself.
Good on purpose. Good on purpose. Good on purpose. Good on purpose. Good on purpose.
Yeah, definitely a good on perp. All right.
This is also really good on purpose. Like, no one asked them to make it this good.
No one asked them to make a good game for babies. Good on purpose. All right. I shouldn't even have Oscar attacking because he's so weak. He should just be healing. Oh my God. And then instantly dying. keep on healing. Ugh. He never has a
attacks
chance
with
to...
stare.
Yeah, I know. He looks at you. Keep going.
Okay, now he's foaming.
Yeah, now he's mad. At least life gives you full HP in this game.
Oh my god.
That is so annoying. Just like obnoxious boss. It's pathetic. All right, he's almost done.
Yeah, unless there's another image of him getting even more wrecked.
Yeah, there very well might be. Let's get this guy dead. Up! Alright, go away forever. Woohoo!
Ha.
Ah, the ecstasy of death. Ah. Alright, thank God. Game's hard.
Yeah, like, you had to go through all that just to get to yet another dungeon.
I know.
It's the biggest, shittiest one yet.
Alright, I have to go to an inn to, like, restore my magic and shit, right?
I don't know. It kind of looks like your health was refilled, but I don't know if your magic was.
Right.
How for babies is this game?
Yeah, I think you do need to stay at an inn. Oh my God, they don't even do a sleepy time music.
Nah.
This woman, what is this woman, frozen? No. No!
Yeah, the people don't want to help you. They just want to sell you shit.
Yeah. Cool world I'm saving. Cool World. Have you ever seen Cool World?
No.
I don't remember much good about it.
Yeah, it didn't look like the best. It looks kind of fuckus.
Yeah.
A little cheap in some areas.
Yeah, a little fuckus. Oh, right, the enemies are invisible here.
Yeah.
What do I want to use?
Bah.
Fuck.
Bah.
Ah.
Bah, bah, ha, bah, bah, da. Ha, da, ba, da, ba, ba, ha, ba, ha, da, ba, da, ha, ba, ba, da, ga. Ha, ba, 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 da, da, ba, da. Bah.
Ah. Nothing. Just nothing.
Yeah, this game is like easy in some ways, but it's also like, man, like what they considered to be easy back then.
Right,
with
exactly.
Shit like that.
Exactly. Not so easy.
Is it not so easy? My game, the Super Mario Bros. 2. It was not localized. Is it not so easy? Why you don't like me?
Don't make me fight the lamias on my own.
The labias.
Yeah. They're just like, hey, big boy. Like when the girl's asleep, you're just completely vulnerable. Hey there, big boy.
People are mad. 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 They're mad. They are so damn mad.
Who is mad, you ask? People, of course. You know.
People just love getting mad. It's a sport to them. People are mad.
People are getting mad. Now
Well, you
they're
know.
not mad at me anymore.
Well, you know, once in a while I agree with people.
Oh,
Mad.
Yeah. Are you agreeing with people about anything this week?
Yeah, people are mad. People were mad this week when a proposed update to Helldivers 2 was going to force people playing on PC to log into PlayStation Network.
Oh, that sounds bad.
That's a very people are mad, guys.
Is that the first time that they've tried that shit? That anyone's tried that shit?
I don't know, probably, because it doesn't seem like something that a lot of people would want to go along with.
No, not at all. But I wondered if the Helldiver fans were uniquely mad about it.
Well, I guess the game is really popular now, so you know, people are especially mad. They're trying to play the game.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to play cross-platform, you have to link. But like, not everyone's doing that. Some people just want to play without having to log into some shit.
Yeah, that's really annoying. All right. According to Scantrahan, it is now optional.
Yeah, they backed down. They backed down because people were mad.
Sometimes...
Just like with Sonic, people made a change. People were mad, so they made a change.
People were mad because they made a change.
People are mad. Our country was founded this way. People are mad.
It's getting worse every day.
On Independence Day.
Well, you know, it's getting so that you can be the most persecuted man on earth for loving your country. Just because you love your country.
Have you been reading Donald Trump's Truth Social?
No.
Well, let me get it up for a second so I can read some of it. Truth Social is a Mastodon instance.
Really?
Founded by Donald Trump.
Really?
Probably the most successful one.
I didn't know it was on Mastodon.
Very successful with bots. I mean...
With bots?
It's with bots. I mean, it's likely that most of the people on the site are bots.
Most of them? Yeah. Well, I mean, that's probably true of Twitter, too.
Yes. But Donald Trump invites those kinds of people, and if it's an instance all for him, then there might be even higher amount of them.
There's no downside to him having bots. Well, I mean, you know, when Elon Musk took over Twitter, he did a lot of things under the guise of, he made a lot of changes under the guise of fighting back bots. But now there are more than ever.
Yeah.
Right? So did he
Want to
actually...
see my pussy?
Yeah, they say pussy in bio or click pussy. Click pussy with like little ASCII symbols in between each letter. Wow, I'm really fooled. The bot detectors are really fooled by this one.
Most persecuted man in American history. All because he loves his country. He loves his country.
He loves his country, folks. And folks, he loves it.
We are one movement, one family, one glorious nation under God. Together we will make America great again. The last hope. The man who will rebuild America. It's a scam. President Trump is innocent.
It's a scam.
Yeah, it is.
I
It's
love.
a scam.
I love like you've invented a new shitty way to look at Trump memes, which is like they're full of JPEG artifacts and they're on your phone and you're putting your phone in front of the camera so we can see them.
Yeah. There's a image of Trump looking at a phone and like Kanye is like showing it to him.
Wait, did I just? No.
It's like, yeah, like that's how you get your like obscure internet shit to the eyes of boomers. You don't send it to them. You show it to them like that.
Yeah. Right. It's important that like the more old somebody is, the lower quality the image that they're sending. Although I don't know, maybe some young people fuck with really low quality images too.
Yeah.
It all depends on what a basic bitch you are.
Yeah, I mean, I bet ISIS made a bunch of really shitty quality memes, and like people were like, ISIS made that. A thing I've heard of. Made
Right.
a low quality image.
Made a low quality image. Well, yeah, that's why you don't hear very much about ISIS these days.
Because their memes sucked.
Their memes were rank. Had some bad memes.
I did a terrific job of destroying ISIS, and Sleepy Joe brought him right back. They're woke now.
Which is even worse.
The WNBA, the woke NBA.
They're woke because they're women. Oh my god. Oh, I guess we're both strong against silence. Cool.
But yeah, like when Trump ran in 2016, he had some really excellent meme stuff going on. Like it was all about winning arguments with libs by just like ignoring everything they're saying. And
Really?
like now it's just like I feel like it's he's on the losing side of the meme war.
Oh.
They're all whiny. They're all like begging and hopeful. It's not the like just like dishing out the shame to like the Hillary supporters who know they're not gonna get their guy because we know he could lose now.
Interesting.
That's how I see it. I mean, I'm not basing this on data or anything.
No. You think their memes are not very good this
No, I think the Joe Biden memes are better because the joke is I'm voting for him and that's funny.
Really? People are saying that about Biden?
I mean, people aren't saying it, but that's the implication. Why, like, showing Biden as like a Giga Chad, it's like you don't actually see him as that. You're just like laughing at the fact that he can win.
That he can win, right? But that's why people voted for Trump in 2016.
That's true.
They were like, I'm gonna vote for him.
Yeah, and now it's not funny because if you want to vote for Trump, you're totally obsessed, like the liberals that you used to fucking shit on and dunk on constantly.
Right, but aren't the libs also very scared that Trump is going to be president again?
Well, I feel like the fear is not as ingrained because I mean, not for me at least, because I'm not on social media constantly. I feel like Trump has become like a joke to me. Like he's my joke. I guess he could still win, but like I haven't been suffering like I was in 2016, like we all were, with the possibility that he could become president.
It's true. We already know what it would be like if he was president. So then I guess my question is, are the meme wars are as important as they were in 2016?
Maybe not. Maybe people online have decided to like bow out of politics because like you have to either like get really more invested or bow out.
Right, and
like without Bernie Sanders, what do I have to even say about politics?
It's true.
Well, I guess lots, but
well, I mean, I can say plenty about my political views, but since there is nobody representing them, it feels like a waste of time. Oh my god, those things are so fucking scary when they die. It feels like a waste of my time.
Yeah.
To
I am once again asking for $200. Last time you gave 100. Double it.
No, Bernie, I'm not giving you any more money.
We need to defeat Donald Trump and take back the country from the billionaires and the billionaires.
And the billionaires. Yeah, it's just like toothless, you know? There's nothing to it. And,
I mean, like Bernie had a lot of people convinced that we would be able to solve our issues through the broken system, and that just doesn't work.
Right, through democracy, and
yeah, Jack, it's called democracy. You've heard of it. They had it in ancient Rome. Hey, how often do you think about ancient Rome, by the way? I think about London Bridge falling down.
They had a lot of good ideas in ancient Rome.
Well, I was just like reading about the Dark Ages, and I found out that after Rome fell, there's a lot of places that people were like afraid to go to. And that's where like all those medieval myths came from about like dragons and werewolves.
Because there are places that people couldn't go?
Well, like there was just like unknown locations like that like people theorized about, and everyone was illiterate, so nobody really knew what was anything. Like everyone, like the literacy was like 1% in the former Roman Empire that was like just like these kingdoms scattered across Europe.
Oh my god.
And like, you know, these illiterate people came up with like these monsters because they were too afraid to know what anything was. Like they didn't have science, they didn't believe in that.
We're kind of barreling toward that again, wouldn't you say?
I mean, maybe it wouldn't be so bad because at least we'd get some cool made-up stories out of it.
I mean, but isn't social media full of made-up stories that aren't cool at all?
Yeah, like Slender Man. That's the kind of like internet mythology we have, is like Slender Man. And I guess Bigfoot too. Like I can imagine that Bigfoot spiked when the internet became a thing because people were like for many years not talking about Bigfoot enough, and now we're like connecting with all the weirdos who believe.
The weirdos who believe.
Well, what else do people like? Yeah, like Slender Man is one of them, but what else do people like believe in because the internet said it?
A few years ago, it was giants. Like people believed there were giants because there was like a TikTok video of like a guy really close to the camera while another guy was far away, and it looked like one of them was bigger than the other. So, yeah. Definitely giants.
People believe in aliens.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, aliens are an evergreen.
That definitely spiked around 2000, though.
Aliens?
I feel like the internet had something to do with people believing in aliens again.
I think it was Blink-182. They're constantly, Mark Hoppus is constantly gunning for us to believe in aliens. Oh, right, I forgot I have giant bombs. I need to be using those.
Maybe. I mean, I forgot how big Blink-182 was. Was it like? Can you describe how big they were?
Blink-182, they were in the they were in the top 40. They were top in the top 40 all the time. Big band. Very big band. Lots of number one hits, I think. Lots of big hits. And I think it's Mark Hoppus. It might be Tom DeLonge, but one of them is like super into proving that aliens exist, and is constantly putting money toward initiatives to prove that aliens are real.
So what do you have to gain from spreading the belief that aliens are real?
We have to gain it.
Yeah, well, like, should we be prepared for aliens?
No, I think it's more just like wanting to believe that they exist, because it seems so unlikely that we'd be completely alone in the universe and that nothing would have figured out how to make contact with us.
You know what I wonder? If there's a planet somewhere with, like, everything is exactly the same. Like, we exist on another planet. Like, thousands of planets have the exact same thing going on.
Uh-huh.
Similar to, like, a field of grass where they're all the same. And there's, like, the teeniest little differences.
You mean like there's like a Thingus in another planet?
Yeah, people are living, like, almost the exact same lives as us.
Oh, man, I got paralyzed. I got stoned by doing that. Jeez, these guys are hard. Do you want to play a little bit so I can look at the chat?
Yeah.
All right, here. Thank you. Oh my god, hello everybody. Skinwalkers, please tell me what that one is.
Skinwalkers? I don't know.
Apparently it's a big one, according to the chat. Alright. Your mom vaguely thinks aliens built the pyramids.
I mean, we just saw a movie that shows that it was humans. It was Hebrews.
Yeah, that's right. It was the Jews. They built the... you know, that sounds like a conspiracy too, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Anytime a big group of people gets together and does something phenomenal.
Well, I don't know. I feel like there's a part of me that wonders if, like, people who believe in aliens are just, like, they're just, like, this far away from being anti-Semitic.
Because green is an anti-Semitic color that... I remember hearing this. I only heard this because people were mad. There was like, I think I've brought this up before, but why not bring up an evergreen? There was like a graphic novelization of The Adventure Zone, which is like a Dungeons and Dragons podcast. And Carrie Peisch did the art. It looked really cute. I'm not familiar with the show, but it looked really cute. And people got mad because I guess, you know, the characters didn't look exactly the way that they had imagined them in their head. Which,
Okay.
You know, whatever, that's fine if you're disappointed with the look of it. But like, they started saying that this one character was like green and had a big nose and that was anti-Semitic. And I was like, I've never heard this green thing before. And like, what about the nose do you think is anti-Semitic, huh? Is it that it's like, the nose is not beautiful? Is that it's an ugly nose? It seemed like they were searching for something and also they were kind of saying something at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, I'm gonna get off this in a moment. I was in the grocery store like a couple weeks ago, and this guy, I was with my son. These guys always try something when I'm with my son. Like I don't get hit on the way I used to. I'm not complaining. You know, when a guy calls out to me, I don't go ugh, like I did in my 20s. I'm like, you think so? But this guy was like, oh yeah, girl, I like your nose. You Jewish? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, no, and, like he could see that I didn't like that. And he's like, no, see, I'm an artist. I look for things like that. I'm like, okay, guy, I got it. Okay. No, I'm an artist.
And it's like, what kind of art do you do? But like, you didn't say that.
No,
He's just waiting for you to say it.
I was with my son. Oh my God. I just, yeah, it was just like, how often do you pull this? Every day, right? All day long, every day.
Well, no, because it's rare to actually see a nose like that.
I mean, that's the thing. Yeah, I mean, here in Philly, there are Jewish people. Most of them live in the suburbs, at least where we are. It's definitely more of a Italian-Irish presence here than Jewish.
Yeah.
But that's why I invited you here, so we could double the Jewish population.
Yeah. I was wondering, like, how many like children of survivors exist? How many
Children
people?
of Holocaust survivors?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. I don't know. Why?
I'm just curious, like, out of all of the people in the world, how many of us are the ones that were from the people who survived?
Descended from that lineage?
Yeah.
I don't know. All of them, right? All of the Jews that are alive today, right?
No.
No. Well, all the ones in Europe.
Probably all the ones from Poland.
Yeah. I don't know. Why do you want that number though?
I guess I was just curious.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we're certainly like spread apart now.
Mm-hmm.
Although I feel like there's other grands in Canada, is what I've heard.
Oh, you mean people in our family?
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a spread. One of these days, when I'm not being such an ungrateful little piece of shit, I'll figure out who our family is. But that has not happened yet. I would like to know if there are any other ways to figure out your family tree that do not involve getting an account on Ancestry.com. If anybody's got the scoop on how to know anything about your family history without going on Ancestry.
You could just call. Yeah, like you call a family member, ask them what they know. Mm-hmm. It'll be just like going through like trying to find my car last month. Like they'll tell you who to call next. And they'll tell you who to call next. And you'll just have like these people who know certain people's numbers. Like
right.
I think our brother or our aunt might have the number to some of these people we could connect with.
Yes. We need to call. We need to just call. Why didn't you call?
It couldn't hurt.
It couldn't hurt. You know
what
when
could be bad?
Yeah. You know when what's his name? Richard Kind is on Curb, and he's like, "You just call." Like, I'm only in New York for a day. I can't hang out with you. Yeah, but you call. Why wouldn't you call me?
Yeah. So what do we know about the developing story, the breaking news? What's the story now?
The breaking news?
The Larry.
Oh, I don't know.
What did Larry do?
I don't know. I didn't do the research to figure this one out.
All right, we're researching it.
I am very, very out of the loop because I haven't picked up a newspaper in over a week. I've been on vacation. So here's what I know. Larry was on a talk show talking about etiquette, and he talked about leaning back on an airplane, whether that's okay. He talked about a few things, and then yada yada yada, and somebody saying that Jerry Seinfeld had no involvement in Seinfeld being good.
Okay.
Something like that. I don't think they were mad at Larry. All right, this is all I know. Yeah, we know he choked Elmo. He did something else. Like, Larry is, I think what's going to happen to Larry now is he's going to get really unhappy with Curb over. I mean, it doesn't matter how old he is. He's going to want to be the same person. He's been doing this for like 30 plus years, right?
No. Yeah.
So like Larry is going to become like a TV personality, like a provocateur, right?
Okay.
He'll just go on talk shows and he'll say things and people will be like aghast at him, even though this is what he's always done. I don't know. I don't know the deal. I'm picking up vague scraps of what I've been told. The other thing I know is that Kendrick Lamar recorded at least 2 songs where he made fun of Drake and said he's got secret children. And everyone was mad about Drake for a few days. And then somebody like shot a security guard outside his house the other day.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is all I've picked up on world news in the last week.
Jeez.
Yeah. Three songs. 3 songs? Okay. All right. Okay. I know everyone loves Kendrick Lamar and hates Drake, but how like obsessed with somebody do you need to be to make 3 songs?
3 songs, but you didn't say it all in the first one?
Yeah, what didn't you say in the first one, Kendrick? That's I'm scratching my chin about that one. He accused him of child trafficking.
Good God.
Kendrick alleged that Drake was a downloader of PDF files. He's a pedophile, you're saying. I knew that Drake had some DMs with some teens a few years ago. I don't know how deep this rabbit hole goes. I mean, obviously Kendrick has a lot of information that we don't have. Oh, you got a thing? A thing you can leave with?
No.
No, it was something
it's just
stupid.
armor.
No. Okay, Drake also made 2 diss tracks against Kendrick. How were those? I didn't hear any of that. I heard like a tinny iPhone version of one of the Kendrick songs. I haven't heard any of the Drake songs. Does Drake still got it? I haven't listened to a Drake song in a really long time. I think the last when I pieced out on Drake, I think it was If You're Reading This, It Might Be Too Late. I think that was the last album he made that I even played one time. He's boring.
Yeah.
He's boring. I've kind of been giving Joe a little bit of context for 50 years of hip hop lately.
Yeah.
I think you can skip Drake. Well, I don't know if you should skip Drake.
I think I didn't. I mean, I listened to some of Drake, and then I was like, all right, I guess I get what Drake is.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I can't say I remember any of it.
I mean, like, Kendrick and Drake actually kind of sounded similar at some point. Yeah, like when Kendrick released his first album, there were some comparisons made. So I don't know if it's really fair to say that like the one who's sort of canonized at this point, who people like generally agree is a good rapper, and the one who people hate, like I'm not sure it's fair to say that one is more significant than the other.
I mean, I've heard them both. I feel like Drake is like pop.
Yeah.
And, you know, Kendrick is good, but like I also don't like listen to all his music or anything.
All right, I've got an album. I've got an album for you when you're ready to hear it.
Okay.
The first Kendrick diss and the first Drake diss were nothing burgers. Then Drake released a diss alleging Kendrick beat his fiance, and that's when Kendrick went, "Yeah, but you're a downloader of PDF files and a high school traffic enforcer." Well, those are just funny things to say. I mean, I don't know if they're true. Like,
No!
well, it's sad that they're not friends anymore, you know? Sad that it's come to this. But yes, it was pretty funny talking to my 93-year-old father-in-law about Drake the other day. I did enjoy that. He's a Canadian rapper, and his home is quite posh.
I'm so lost now. Was I supposed to go this way?
I don't remember.
No. Oh yeah, I think I have to go around like this.
Well, maybe it'll be like when what's his name came after Bill Cosby, right? They'll come after Drake and they'll bust up his child trafficking ring because of this song. Like when Hannibal Buress went after Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
And now he's free again.
And now he's free.
Now he's walking free.
Now he's free again.
Your favorite part is when J. Cole jumped in to diss Kendrick and then said, "I'm sorry, I don't know why I did that." Oh, J. Cole. He's like, "I'm still here."
No!
He made a new album called Might Delete Later, which I just think that name sucks so much that I have not even tried, but I've generally found him to be really boring too. That's really funny. That's like something Biden would say, like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that. I shouldn't say that." That's really funny. That's like J. Cole jumped in and someone was like, "He doesn't even go here." Oh. Glad the rappers are having fun this week. What else is going on this week? I'm out of the loop, so you could really tell me anything and I would believe you.
Yeah, what is happening this week?
Oh yeah, Steve Albini died. That's very sad. He was a great producer. We should play some of his music. I love taking Joe on musical journeys. Yeah, no, we'll play some Albini produced albums in his honor. Very sad. He's like 60 years old. Anything good happen? Anything good? Death. Anything good happen? Anything we're feeling hopeful about?
Oh!
This sucks. Fish, they're annoying.
Okay,
Ah!
I made it to the boss.
Oh, God. Nothing good happened this week. All right. The answer is no. Well,
No!
I'm happy to be back from Nova Scotia, but what a beautiful place. What a beautiful place. It's, oh my God. It's so beautiful. It's really hard to get to. And that's why everyone hasn't ruined it yet. Because it's a real pain in the ass to get there. By the time you get there, you don't even feel like bulldozing an entire mountain. You don't even feel like throwing acid into the sea. You're just, oh, you're so sleepy. You need a little nappy poo by the time you get there. It's a long time. Garden's doing good. All right. Yes, let's talk about the beauty of nature.
Yeah, garden.
Garden.
The garden state.
The garden state.
Let's talk about fun. Fun allowed.
Fun allowed.
In New Jersey.
In New Jersey.
You know, I'm thinking about driving to New Jersey.
Uh-huh.
When I finally get paid.
Uh-huh.
To get some fun allowed.
Yeah. Oh, right. The fun allowed. Well, yeah. You know, in Canada, weed is, not in all of Canada. In other cities I've been to, in other provinces I've been to, there's like those nice little boutique stores like you have in New Jersey, right?
Yeah.
In Nova Scotia, you can only buy weed at the beer store, which itself is a government store. So you go in, it's like the NSLC. You go in and you go to like the cannabis section and there's like absolutely nothing on display. It's just two people at a counter and, you know, a little book you can flip through with no images. It just says the names of everything and the THC and CBD content and stuff. Yeah, it's government weed. Cheap as fuck. It's like the cost of ibuprofen. I always buy too much and then end up leaving it there because there's too much.
Oh, man.
Cheap as fuck. And it's gotten good too. Towards the beginning of the legal weed thing, That was some low quality weed I was getting.
Yeah.
But now it's great. It's great. You can get high for nothing. You can get high for cheap.
No. I was talking about going to New Jersey, but this sounds better.
This sounds better. Come to Canada.
Yeah, I guess.
You need a passport. Is the
Right.
thing. But God, it's beautiful. It is like everything there. The air is better there. I go there and I'm breathing better. It's very, very wonderful. I went up to Cape Breton to see some friends, and the moment I got there, we all piled onto we went to a farm, and we piled onto a 4x4. It was 3 adults and 5 children, all hanging onto this 4x4. We drove through the farmland and down the dunes into the shore, and went oyster foraging and fishing, and just playing on the sand and the rocks, drinking a Keith's. It was magnificent. It was such a great day. I didn't have any boots, so I borrowed my friends, you know? There's always boots to be had. Always boots available.
Boots that fit.
Boots that fit. Yep. Because every mother in this part of the country, in this part of the world, is just this beautiful windswept woman. Just holding a baby in one arm as 5 more run around her. Even if, whether she has 5 children or not, that's what it looks like. She's wearing her boots. She's wearing her classic jeans. And her beautiful hair is blowing in the wind as her face glows with brilliance and love, and for her family and her home. Moms are just better in Nova Scotia.
Is that a shirt you can get there?
You don't need to wear that shirt because everyone knows it.
Yeah, you have to wear that here, though.
Yeah, you do. I'm gonna get one for here. I'll wear it until I get there, and then I'll tear it off of my body. And I'll just immediately have a coat on underneath because it's so fucking cold up there. I'm cold all the time. This is the only reason I don't live there. I'm so cold.
Yeah.
I come in and I'm still cold for hours. I have to take a shower because I'm just cold. If only I wasn't cold. It would be the greatest place to live.
Yeah, well, maybe global warming will make it the greatest place to live.
Yeah. 30 years from now, when I'm all retired and dead, it'll be easy to live there.
Retired and dead.
Yeah, I'm not doing shit anymore. Except being warm in Nova Scotia, which is now Florida. Oh, you got this, guy.
Yeah, he's about to go, ah.
Ah. No, not yet.
No. Sword.
There he goes. Bye. Bye, bitch.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah. Lovely, lovely week in Nova Scotia. I spent some time in Halifax, too, which was also great, but not much beats the sights of the Annapolis Valley and Cape Breton. So beautiful. I miss them already.
She left my party.
Oh. All right. Wow, okay. How do you feel about that?
Terrible. People leaving me without warning?
Yeah, just going.
Terrible.
Just going. I think next you might be getting Tristan.
Yeah, another guy who's just gonna pop up and pop out.
That's right. Can't even
These people
count.
don't even fucking care.
No, they really don't. We're almost at 10 o'clock already. I guess we got a bit of a late start, so this might be a bit of a shorter Thingus, but Can we discern any sorts of heroes and villains from this nothing of a week? I feel like we need to get our footing again.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So we're a bit shaky here.
Do I write anything down? The guy who did the music for Arrow the Acrobat, Hero.
Oh, should we play that?
Yeah,
we
let's
got it on
play
the
that.
EverDrive. All right.
Let me save first.
Okay.
No! What if I die? All right, it's a baby game. I can't.
It's from 2 years ago, but I found a Perfect Tides video on a content farm. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Found a Perfect Tides video on a content farm.
A content farm.
Yeah, that's like a kind of like a shitty generated video.
Oh, so like did somebody play it, or did like a robot play it? Well, they're not gonna make much money from that, I can assure you. You planted peas and put up trellises. Lovely, very nice. Yeah.
Is that here?
I don't think it's there. I think we got to play it on the EverDrive.
Oh, okay.
Here. Da, da, da. Yeah, not a good game, though. And unfortunately, that music is going to greet us in the title screen as well as in the level. I love growing peas in the spring. Peas are great. They're like one of those wonderful little things when you have a child. They can just pick them right off the vine and snack on them.
Man, that rules. Sweet pea.
Sweet pea, yeah, delicious
sweet
peas for my little sweet pea. I think of my child as a sweet pea, which I got tattooed on my hand when he was born. You don't think it was AI? They just hired some cheap VA, like a voice actor.
Like a disc jockey?
Hey, it's me. Gonna play a little Perfect Tides. Oh my God. Now he's cool looking.
Yeah, he's a cool little walking around guy.
Yeah. Arrow, not so much.
No, those glasses don't go on him. This must have been the wake of Cool Spot.
Yes.
Everybody's trying those on.
Yeah. Oh, they were trying so hard. This is pretty sweaty in my opinion.
Yeah, like Sonic is laughing at this guy.
Yes. Yeah, like, right? The menu screen, and then you just start playing, and it's still the same fucking music.
Yeah, but it starts over.
Yeah, cheap, like, menu screen graphics. It just keeps showing you the same fucking picture of his face.
All right, there was this music.
Oh, right.
But then it goes back to the same music.
Yes.
All right, how do you play again? Do you want to play or should I?
You please. This looks awful.
This game's bad.
Yeah.
I feel like Arrow is no mascot. He's just not compared to Mario, Sonic, or even the lesser ones like Pac-Man. Bubsy. Yeah, Bubsy is probably doing better than this guy. I feel like everyone knows Bubsy.
More beloved than this guy. This guy thinks he's Marsupilami.
But this song is great.
Ow!
Although the song also doesn't, it's not really appropriate for a game like this.
No, it doesn't really work for the level for me. I know what you mean. I remember this song very vividly. But I might remember it because it just fucking plays constantly.
Yeah. Although I listened to it recently, it was like, wow, this is pretty good.
Just on its own?
Yeah. Oh man, it like wants to be Sonic so bad.
Yeah.
Like like I know Sonic was only created to compete with Mario, but it feels like they were still inventing a lot more ideas than this is. Well, this is really just trying to like it's just trying to repeat what they already said.
Yes. Ugh, yeah, this...
Like these things you have to jump on 3 times. Like, that's fun.
This game just, like... It's got, like, that soft Super Nintendo feeling that I hate.
Yeah, it's, like, dull.
Yeah, dull.
Look at that lead room. Terrible. You're so far over to the right when you're going to the right.
Yeah.
You don't see what the spikes coming at you.
What was the genesis of this game? What were they thinking?
They were thinking that this is what's in right now. It's 1993. They just gave us like Mario World and Sonic 2. And it's like, what about us? Us too.
You're supposed to go up in that thing, right?
That's no. Yeah, look at all the problems with this. It doesn't seem especially tested, right?
No, it does not.
Like no one should have approved it this way, right?
No. I mean, you know, it's possible to play it.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't really, it's not like I'm not like being motivated seriously to play it. Like what's motivating me? Those like foods that I didn't even get to see.
Yeah. And these like ugly faceless clowns.
And this like control scheme that I just like still haven't gotten used to. And they've made it hard like immediately.
Yeah. Oh my god, what awful sunglass animation.
Yeah, don't you want to hang out with me? I'm cool. Yeah, I'm Error the Acrobat. You don't remember me? I guess I never spoke back then, so you didn't realize I sounded like this. It's like he had that voice and they told him to shut up.
Yes. They were like, no, we're not going to record even a single voice clip for this game.
Slow!
Yeah, slow. Subdagel says, you guys should play Ristar on the Genesis sometimes. It was made by Sega to replace Sonic, but the game was released too late in Genesis' lifespan to get the attention it deserved. Genesis had a really bad time with timelines, right? Like, the 32X was a huge failure here because it released at the same time as the Sega CD. Am I getting that right?
I mean, I don't know the history, but I know exactly what you're saying. Sega made a bunch of bad decisions in a row that cost them their stake in the console war.
Yeah.
They couldn't continue making systems after the Dreamcast.
No.
They kind of let Nintendo and Sony fill the market with like similar technology.
Yep. Yeah, they were just making games for Nintendo then.
Yeah, they started making Sonic games on the GameCube.
How embarrassing.
Yeah, like even Error the Acrobat is laughing at Sonic now.
Yep.
Fuck this game.
Yeah, this sucks. Oh, Clay Fighters? I think we played Clay Fighters a long time ago, right?
We played the 64 one. Do you want to play the?
Yeah, let's play Super Nintendo Clay Fighters. Bad Mr. Frosty wins.
Where's the other controller?
Yeah, we'll do a Genesis night at some point. There's a few I want to try. The sound effects are like opposite ASMR. Yeah, no, really shrill. Pretty awful. Mundy Ferrum says you can't call Pac-Man one of the lesser mascots. He's an OG.
Pac-Man is a great game, but like I'm talking about the like mascot Pac-Man ones. You know, the ones they made in 1992 after Mario World was a big success.
Where he had legs.
Yeah, I mean I haven't played them, but they look about as good as Era the Acrobat.
They look about as good as shit. They look like a big pile of shit. I mean, yeah. Like, you know, there've been a couple of shitty Mario games, but like they never really lower the average of the quality of a Mario game. Sonic, pretty low quality on average, wouldn't you say?
I'll give me 1 second.
Point and click Pac-Man. What's that game called? What's that? What's point and click Pac-Man known as? No! Excuse me, my voice is sore. No!
All right. What were we gonna play?
Pac-Man 2: The New Adventures. No, that's not on Super Nintendo, I don't think. We were gonna play Clay Fighters.
Right.
Not too far.
There it is. Clay Fighter 2 Judgment Clay.
I never played that. This was ours, right?
I think we had the tournament one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, let's give it a shot. How do you open it?
Start.
Oh, okay. We actually can play the Pac-Man game. It's on this console.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, we'll try that
It's
next.
probably better, actually, than Era the Acrobat. But
all right.
Compared to Mario, it's not like a great platformer, right?
Era the Acrobat?
No, the Pac-Man.
Pac-Man? I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
We'll find out.
Yeah. We'll just see. Thingus heroes and villains. Yeah, I feel like I'm so out of the loop. I don't even know who's a hero or a villain this week.
Well,
I think
I've been thinking a lot. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, I mean I would like to assign herohood to the my lovely hosts in Cape Breton who showed me a beautiful part of the world when I didn't even I had no expectations whatsoever, and I came and had the most beautiful time of my year to date. So let's give it up for people who live among beauty and like to share it. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna talk about that guy. I was like obsessed with that guy who was like screaming about fucking pronouns on the like video about Starfield.
I didn't see any of this. You're gonna have to walk me through it.
Well, there was a guy who like he's like a British guy, and he was like playing Starfield and saying just like, you're trying to enjoy this game, and at every conceivable moment they current day us.
They current day us. You must explain what that means.
It's like he's like he feels like Californians who make these games are like really out of touch. All they know is their little worlds with like pronouns.
Oh, I see. So wait, they tried to wokeify Starfield?
I mean, it's just like how the game is.
Okay.
It's like
Starfield has I'm
Oh.
just listening to this music. Starfield has pronouns.
According to this guy who was screaming,
I'm gonna be Helga. Woo-hoo.
I
don't
can't
know.
say if this guy is a hero or a villain, but I've been thinking about him a lot. Like he's crazy, but he's right. He shouldn't have to put up with like these games that just like don't have any. They're just like out of touch with what he wants out of a game. He shouldn't be buying these games, I guess. But like, I don't know. Why doesn't he have anything good to play? My last hero was the guy who fucked up that GameStop. Also a crazy, but he's right.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
Why isn't he playing something that makes him not do this like in real life when he should do it in the game?
Well, what kind of games does he like? I don't have that information.
You look at the pronouns I give you extra. I put them on the side.
I mean, I guess I get the sentiment that the game developers maybe are designing games for an imagined player and not a real one.
Yeah.
Or what they think is a good game. They're just designing for like somebody they imagine is going to love or hate the game, and that's not really the best way to design a game. But I can't speak to this particular video. We need to have an easier way of showing videos on this stream.
Well, I've shared it like a million times in the chat, but I guess it got bumped away.
It got bumped away. I didn't get to see.
Well, I posted it because I thought it was important to share.
Okay, so it's an option according to Mutant Astronaut. It's one option at the start of the game, and it's not a super big deal. It's just like you're asked to specify what your pronouns are.
Okay, so I didn't even know that, but like.
I mean, that's pretty funny.
That is funny. I mean, like, this guy is clearly needs therapy. He needs something good to play, and he needs therapy because he is overreacting.
Okay.
However, he makes a good point, I think. Like, he's yeah, like you said, it's like, what's the real player versus the imagined player? He's like, you take all of our fantasies and at every conceivable moment drag us out!
Drag us out? So, yeah, I'm still not entirely sure what he's upset about. He's upset that the game limits their ability to have fantasies.
I guess.
I mean, I do feel that way about games, like the way there was, this was discourse like months ago, like how, Final Fantasy Rebirth or whatever, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is rendering the details that children were filling in with their minds.
No!
25 years ago. They're making everything that you would have imagined. Oh man, you're killing me. Right, we don't know if it's even genuine. Okay, so there's some speculation maybe that the guy's not real.
I don't believe that.
You think the guy's real?
He's totally real.
Okay.
I think he's just an overreactor. I heard that he ran away from home when he was a kid because his mom told him to clean his room.
How did you find this out?
It was on a wiki.
Why do they know that?
I don't know, but I feel like it makes sense after the other video, seeing that video he made. That like he sees the first sign of like someone is trying to take his toy away and is like melting down. He's like, it's the end of the world.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there is any video game, no matter how bad, that I would make a video screaming about. So I guess that is your first clue that something's a little wrong there. However, if you want to talk about the GameStop guy. The the return policy was not in his favor.
Yeah.
And he's being filmed by a third person. The guy at the register is talking to him, telling him there's nothing he can do. And then the guy is like, he like leaves the counter and he's like, I'm starting to get pissed off here. I'm starting to get pissed off. And the next thing you know, he is mowing down the aisles. He's just pushing down the aisles of games and like cards and stuff. Just like all the shitty aisles of a GameStop. He just demolishes all of it. Kicks everything over. Smashes the shelves.
Yeah. There's like, you hear like something really loud from off screen, and then like the guy looks and he's like smacking boxes like headphones or something.
Yeah, just like the little like kiosks that are set up all over a shitty GameStop.
Yeah, like he like just pushes his whole body into like this shelf full of cards, like stupid Xbox, redeemable cards.
Yeah, like Xbox and Steam and Roblox cards and shit.
Oh my god, terrible,
yeah,
ugly.
It just knocks it all over. So, but the video is absolutely incredible because there actually are quite a few Thingus heroes in this video. This guy trashes the place, and as he's trashing the place, one guy walks in and just stands there and looks.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're killing me. And then as the guy who made the mess is leaving the store, the phone rings and the cashier, who originally told him no, just calmly answers the phone. Like in a store that has just been devastated by a customer, he just, welcome to GameStop, how can I help you? Hero number 2. And then immediately after that, the guy who's filming the whole thing turns the camera back around on himself and talks to the customer who just came in and is like, welcome to GameStop, holy shit. It's like, it's perfection. I mean, if that shit is staged, then God bless them, because it's so damn good. It's like, yeah, it's a perfect object in video form.
Yeah, and he didn't scream a word in that video. He was just used his body to express his anger.
Oh, finally. Yeah, no, he doesn't say a word. He's just like, I'm starting to get pissed off. I'm starting to get pissed off. And then he goes for it. He just does everything he wants to do. And,
you know, that's fucked up. That's terrifying. But I feel like he didn't destroy anything good.
No, exactly.
He didn't
everything
attack
he destroyed
anything good.
Sucks.
Everything sucked. It was all just garbage. Like Xbox games in a bin.
Yeah.
He was right to throw that to the ground.
And the cashier was right to not care at all. Not his problem. Not his GameStop.
No.
He just fucking works there. Like, the policy has nothing to do with any of the people who are in that room. Like, nobody has any control over what the policy of the shitty store is, or the existence of this shitty store. They're all just there for reasons that are at the mercy of the stupid store existing. Yeah, it may not be the first time the cashier has seen somebody trash the store.
Yeah.
He's like, he's not touching me. He's touching the stuff. It's not my problem.
Maybe even wasn't the first time you see that guy throw a tantrum.
Maybe, yeah. Oh my God.
I wonder what happened to him. I feel like he probably got arrested, but
yeah.
I hope that cop was a fake cop and just brought him to the next GameStop.
Right. Let's just, Like, I'm actually imagining an insurance scam where GameStop wanted him to do this. He was hired to fuck up all the GameStops. The way somebody was hired to burn down Hollywood Video around the block from our house when we were kids. With all of the Bugs Bunny t-shirts in it. Oh my God, Hollywood Video. I've told this story before, but when I was a kid, when we were kids, I think I was maybe 10 years old when this happened. We used to go to this store. It was called West Coast Video. There used to be stores other than Blockbuster. We went to the store called West Coast Video to rent our movies, and it was, you know, walking distance from my house, so I loved it. I could go there like after school and get some videos, and you know, we rented all our like video games and stuff from there too. And at some point, they got like all new Bugs Bunny shirts, and it was all those T-shirts of like Foghorn Leghorn wearing a gold chain, and like Bugs and Daffy wearing jeans, right? And team shirts and shit like that, and their little tails sticking out of their fly because they wear the pants backwards. They're like brand new Bugs Bunny shirts, and there was just like a massive display of hundreds of Bugs Bunny shirts in the middle of the store. And like a few days later, that whole place burned to the ground in what was obviously an insurance fire.
Well, I mean, wouldn't they have gotten all the shirts out if they knew the fire was gonna happen?
Maybe they did. I mean, I didn't inspect the rubble.
But that would have been a lot more beautiful if the shirts had burned.
If the shirts had burned and I just found like burnt remnants of Bugs Bunny shirts floating through the air. Yeah, I mean, it is really funny to imagine like the Bugs Bunny shirt burning and like the image like burning piece by piece until it's just like Bugs's smile.
And the camera just is on the ashes flying away, and it's like, I believe I can fly.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's like, thanks for making merchandise of a commercial.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, merchandise of a commercial. Don't we love it, folks?
Yeah, like the fucking Geico caveman that they tried to make into a thing.
Oh my God, right. That was an ultimate fail. Oh, weren't you getting riled up about the Dell guy today?
Yeah, I was pissed because the Dell guy got fired and blacklisted because he was like getting weed delivered. The delivery guy turned out to be a cop, and he lost his job as the dude you're getting a Dell guy.
Yeah. You know, I saw that guy at an open mic in like maybe 2010, 2011.
Yeah.
In Brooklyn. Yeah, I saw some open mic show where he did comedy. Believe it or not, it wasn't great.
They ruined his life.
They ruined his, yeah, I mean, that's what he was reduced to. Performing for me. I didn't even pay the admission to get into there. I think he might have been one of those guys who, like, you know, he talks about how laid he would get. It was sad. It was sad. The Dell guy.
Dell guy. Well, I was, you know, wearing my tinfoil hat, thinking maybe it was Apple. We were like, we gotta get rid of this guy. We gotta make it so, make sure Dell is not like marketable at all.
Yeah, right. Wait, oh, you think Apple got rid of him?
Yeah, like they wanted to crush the competition.
Yeah, no, I think
Dell computers, like Apple computers were popular, but Dell computers were a lot cheaper. So like,
it's true.
You probably spend like $2,000 on Apple when you could spend like $1,000 on a Dell.
It's true, dude. You're getting it. If you have to choose between the two, dude,
yeah,
you're
that's
getting
exciting. You're getting a Dell. You're not getting an Apple. Sorry, but Apples suck anyway.
Yeah. Well, Apples cost so much more, and they're slow.
They're slow.
They're slow. They're slow. Don't lie to me. They're slow.
They're slow. Well, yeah, I mean, you're supposed to use them for work, I guess, but like, they're really just for children, aren't they?
Yeah, they're for children. The whole like Apple sold this incredible mythology to people that oh my God, I'm dying. That the Apple computer is the artist's computer. And it's simply not true. You can't like edit video on an Apple computer unless it's like a pretty deluxe machine. At least that's how it was. Oops, no, I don't want to be him again.
Too late.
Too late. That was how it was years back. Like you needed to get like a $3,000 tower. Oh, that's so funny.
Bunker versus
Yeah, like Apple computers, like they cause a lot of problems. I think, like the iPhone. I mean, all of their products really were designed to get more people into computers by making it easier.
Yes.
We got a lot of stupid people that way.
Yeah, we dumbed down the world of the tech world. Mutant Astronaut's asking if we ever went to Mr. Cheapo's, a music store around Mineola. No, I never went there.
I think so. Doesn't sound familiar.
I would go to Grasshopper Comics. I think I've mentioned Grasshopper Comics on this stream before. That Grasshopper Comics was near my dentist's office. So every once in a while I could convince my dad to take me there after going to the dentist. I would go to that and a place called Big D, which the D stood for discounts. Or Dick. The D stood for Dick. I would go to Big D with my dad after going to the dentist.
Big dentist.
Yeah. And you're gonna go to the Big D today. And the Big D was one of those places that had toys that were like covered in dust because they've been there for so long. I'm sure they're still there. just accumulating dust on the same toys. I would go to Grasshopper Comics and like I would peek in there and I'd be like, holy shit, they've got anime video rentals here. Holy shit, they've got all these comics that I really want here. And I want things so much, but like, you know, I was like there with my dad and I didn't really want to like, I didn't want to signal too strongly what I was interested in to anybody, including my dad. So like I'd go in there and I'd be like, yeah, it's cool, and then we'd leave, and then I would take my own money, and you know I didn't have a car or anything, so I would just like walk. I would walk to Mineola to Grasshopper Comics, which was from our house probably about a 40-minute walk.
Yeah.
And I would get there and I would be too embarrassed to buy anything.
No.
I would just look around like shyly and be too scared to buy anything, and then I'd leave. I'd put aside my entire day to go there, and I just couldn't even fucking stand to buy a single thing or rent a video or anything. I was scared.
Nice.
Hurts so good. How are you killing me so much?
Kill. Well, I think I've been everyone. You want to move on?
Yeah. Yeah, we've explored the full potential of this game. I didn't have the nerve in high school. I didn't have the nerve to like go into a comic shop and buy anything until I was in college. Oh, what do we play? I'm gonna lean back. Oh, excuse me. Just kicking my camera.
Why on this night do we lean back when most nights we also lean back?
Because I'm a lazy fucker who doesn't want to do shit. Tired. I am very tired from this trip, so I am gonna call this at 11 tonight. So,
Okay.
all right.
What time is it now?
It's 10:30.
Okay. You want to do a 2-player game?
I'll watch you play for now if you want.
All
Do you want
right.
to play the Pac-Man game?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Yeah, in my first year of college, I was obsessed with Bone. I had read it when I had read it in Disney Adventures when I was a kid.
Oh, wow.
And when I was older, I realized that it was still running and that it was this entire comic series. And then I collected those pretty obsessively. I spent all my money on those.
Is it one of these?
Pac-Man 2, yeah, that's it. Your dad hated that you were spending your allowance on comics and figures. Figures seem expensive. That seems like an expensive hobby. Oh yeah, no, I wasn't buying the omnibus of Bone. I was buying the individual black and white books, which I've never felt the urge to get the color version of Bone. Bone is a black and white comic, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You don't color Mouse, right? You don't color Persepolis.
No, I mean, that is an interesting point, that some cartoons really should be in black and white, or at least it suits them.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, Calvin and Hobbes is black and white sometimes and color other times.
It's color in the
I
in
skipped
the
it.
Sundays.
Yeah.
It's a cute little sprite of Pac Baby. But what the fuck does this have to do with Pac-Man?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh man, it's a point-and-click adventure.
Crazy. He wants the apple?
I guess he's getting food for the baby.
No. Stand still. I see. He's walking on his own. Okay, that worked.
You're buying discounted KB Toys figures. Oh yeah, I definitely did get a few of those. I thought you meant like those statuettes you see in a comic book shop. You know what I'm talking about, Joe?
You mean like those figures of Bulma that are like this big?
Yeah.
Yeah, those probably cost like $129.
Yeah, that's exactly what they cost. And what do you do with those? Where do those go? You know where they go? They go to a shelf that looks exactly like the shelf in the store, but in your house instead.
Oh, I guess so.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you really like, if you have like one interest and you get the figure of that, you know, probably doesn't look too unsightly in your house. But if you are a collector of those figures, where are you putting them that they don't just look like a store in your house, or like a museum of bad toys in your house?
I mean, a shelf above your desk.
I suppose so. Yeah, you could fit a few above your desk, and then when people come to interview you about your work, you've got those there, right? I've thought for years I want to get models made of some of my characters, so that if I ever do an interview in my office, they'll be behind me. Right? That's
Yeah.
fun.
Wow.
Yeah, this seems this seems pretty unplayable.
I mean, it's an interesting game, but it does feel like you have to trip on that rake to know how to get rid of it, which I don't.
And he dies. He dies when he hits the rake. This is kind of like Home Alone. It's like a little bit. You have to set traps.
I don't know. Oh, I see. I had to hit him again to make him run away.
Make him run away.
This is like, I'm really not sure what is supposed to be going on, because it's a game about nothing.
It's a game about nothing.
You eat, you walk, you run, you eat. It's like, what's the story? No story.
No.
Okay, yeah, all right, I did this already. I thought I was supposed to do that once because it was like leading me this way, but then it led me back. What happens if I don't hit that guy's rake?
Oh wait, he's holding the rake now, isn't he?
Oh, I see. I just have to do this then.
What made him hold the rake?
He was just holding it, and I smacked it out of his hands.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see. So if you
I
smack
have
it
to
out
do
of his
this
hands, then
now.
you've got a problem. Now you have the cow puzzle. You gonna milk the cow? You're gonna have to get rid of that rake guy again?
Yeah. No, the rake. I think the rake flew out of his hand again.
Oh, no, it looks like you're okay. Does it say on the bottom there, stock fart farm?
Stink fart?
Stink fartin'.
Oh, stock farm.
Yes.
This is almost as bad as Arrow the Acrobat, actually.
Yeah.
Although I'll give it extra points for originality.
Yeah.
This is not copying Sonic the
The
way
acting
Arrow
is kind of cute. Hey, it's expressive.
It is, but why is it Pac-Man?
Why is it Pac-Man? We don't know. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna beat this one today. Oh my goodness, I'm tired.
Let's play some of the Avengers.
Sure. Okay, go. Ooh. Right, and the fucking gall to call it Pac-Man 2.
Yeah, like they did a Tetris 2 that was almost as insulting. That's like it's not Tetris. It's just like they added a bunch of like shit on top of it
Yeah.
that we don't need.
Yeah, it's pretty cynical to just call a game 2, but like not not offer anything new or like offer something completely different disguised as a new game.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's kind of what Super Mario 2 US was.
Well, that's what Tetris Attack is. It has nothing to do with Tetris.
No, it's true. Also a good game. Okay, I'm completely reversing my stance on this now.
Two players.
Yeah, we got another controller. I'll be Cap.
I'll be Iron Man.
Iron Bad.
Iron Man was released on this day, May 8th.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Ah.
2008.
Wow. That was a long time ago.
Iron Man is 16 years old. Is that?
Iron
that it?
Bad, not the movie. Iron Bad.
Yeah. Well, the movie too.
Yeah. Wow. All right. Wait, you released it on the day the movie came out?
No, I released it like the same week.
The same week it came out. Okay, go.
I'll handle this.
Why is Iron Man so small compared to Captain America? Isn't he a man? He doesn't have a man inside him?
Iron Man?
Oh.
I mean, I guess he's a little man. You're all muscle. I'm iron.
I'm a big man.
I'm a nerd at a computer.
Yeah, I mean,
My
it's
heart
true.
doesn't work.
It's true, and none of that shit existed. None of the shit in the movies existed until way after this came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Octopus Pie's got an anniversary coming up too. It's 17 years old.
Nice.
As of next week. So I've actually been taking questions from co-host. I'm going to be posting the answers in the next couple of days. It'll kind of be like an interview. But if anybody wants to add to the stockpile of questions, you can ask questions about either Octopus Pie or Iron Bad. And we have to answer them. Oh, that guy is so fucking annoying.
Well, maybe Iron Man is a good reference point, because like I'm thinking about how I'm sick of the way like I'm expected to like keep up with like YouTube and what they think is suitable for ads and
Yeah.
such. Like, I started with Iron Man, which I didn't expect to be a success, but I got like 300,000 views in a few days, and it was a lot.
Oh
I'd
my
never seen that
God.
kind of anything before.
No, and that was a lot by today's standards, let alone
It
YouTube
is. I
standards
can't
then.
get that. I can't always get that.
No.
Oh, no, you
I'm,
died.
like turning into different guys in my death.
Oh.
Great sound effects. Oh my god, the way these guys move around, so silly.
Shut up.
No.
But yeah, like, I made that cartoon, not like because I was a big fan of Iron Man or anything, but I guess I got into the spirit.
Yeah, you were feeling it. It was a big event.
Yeah.
I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man. You're
Iron Man.
You're already doing that. You're already writing songs to the words of another song. And I guess we've always done that.
Yeah, I mean that's always fun.
It's always been fun.
But then people thought I was gonna do it for like every movie.
Yeah, every movie. Yeah.
And
well,
like not understanding the joke with Iron Man, they're like, "Can you do Citizen Kane, like Citizen Bad?"
Citizen Bad.
It's like the expectations people had for me back then.
Oh my god,
were,
that's so funny.
They're just like what people expect now.
Yeah,
like,
but you know what? That's kind of a perfect 2008 thing. Like, remember when Sufjan Stevens said he was going to make an album about every state? He never intended to do that. He just did it as a marketing tactic.
Yeah.
This guy, I'm gonna kick his ass.
Oh. Butthead.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm this guy. Forgot which guy I was.
Yeah, I've been forgetting my guy.
Don't forget your guy. Just get your guy. Do we have any guys to get this week?
Well, I mean, Drake is a guy to get.
Yeah.
Everyone's been getting that guy.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know yet if the allegations are true. Do we decide their truth based on how good the diss track is?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. How many secret children does he have? Well, how good was the song?
We don't know yet, but we're looking into it.
Yeah, we're looking into how good the song is.
We're studying the expression on each other's face while listening.
Yes.
It's
Yeah,
like
we're
kind of
doing
true sounding.
Yeah, we're doing our own research. When people say they've done their own research, that's what they mean. They listen to the song. Me dead.
No. Got him before he did that stupid thing again.
Yeah, we know. We know what the game is called. I like the cutscene art.
Yeah, I like this drawing.
Yeah. They shouldn't put all that fucking text over it, but potato. Oh my god, I'm just dead.
You're just dead. Well, we didn't have to get further than this. We just need to
No.
hear this song.
Yeah, it's a good one. Excellent sound effect. Yeah, this is a bop. Oh.
Yeah, I like this more than I like the Avengers the movie. I feel like this game has a better style to it.
Than the Avengers movie, yeah.
Well, this was my only reference point for the Avengers when I was like 5.
Oh, I can come back now. Wait, can I?
No, that was me.
Oh.
I didn't die enough, so I can still play.
No.
But I'm about to die soon. Shut up. This is what I get when I'm just on my own. The Genesis one doesn't sound as good as this.
No.
It says okay go in text.
No. Oh, nice parallax.
Yeah, it's cool.
Just popping these guys.
Did we see who made this game?
Is this Capcom?
No, I don't think so.
Is it Konami?
Oh, that was a very Capcom sound effect.
Yeah. All right, surely we must be able to think of a Thingus villain for this week.
Yeah, probably.
Who got your goat?
Got my goat? My goat, you say? I can never think of the Thingus villain when I need to.
I know.
It's some sort of hint.
I think, didn't Microsoft close another fucking video game studio this week?
Did they?
Yeah, they closed Tango, which made a game called Hi-Fi Rush, which was quite successful, I think. It was a pretty big hit, and they shut the studio down. So a lot of the talk this week is that, you know, there's about how there is no, yeah, they closed more than one studio. Yeah, Tango is one of them. That's right. Yeah, they closed like 3 studios, and you know, the talk is about how, like, game developers can't even feel like they need to make a good game in order to save their jobs. They are not going to save their jobs. They're going to be laid off, and then somebody new is going to be hired, so that they don't have to ever pay these people more, or, you know, make them feel any more secure in their jobs than they do. They can make a high quality game and it doesn't matter at all. And yeah, that's pretty atrocious. There's been so many mass layoffs like this from all of these acquired studios that got vacuumed up by bigger companies who, you know, promised this would be good for everyone. It would be good for indies. It would be good for everyone.
You know what? They've been saying that since 2000, like since 20 years ago when they bought Rare.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah. What did they say? Like, it'll help them?
They say, we're gonna bring back Banjo. And they made a bunch of shitty games. Like, well, they made Grabbed by the Ghoulies, which was just, you know, a failure.
Okay.
They made a bad Banjo-Kazooie game way too late.
Mm-hmm.
And they made like a Perfect Dark sequel and like some other game. Oh my god, so tragic. This was after getting fucked with like Nintendo. Like they withdrew from Nintendo after making too many bad games or like underperforming games.
Mm-hmm.
Like they made Star Fox Adventures and it was not even a Star Fox game. And then they like make like for the Xbox, they make like a bunch of games that didn't do well. So
Okay.
like Rare has been their like second party developer that just like does their Connect applications and shit and like stuff that doesn't matter.
Who bought them? Microsoft
Yeah.
bought them? Oh man, that's
Yeah, Microsoft owns. What else do they own? They own Bungie, who does Halo.
Yeah,
Um,
they own a lot at this point. I've been made to
they
believe.
bought it and they ruined it.
Yeah. So I mean, I have a lot of hate in my heart for these massive tech companies that do just that.
Microsoft was also the villain this week for me because my computer just doesn't
'Cause
work.
the computer doesn't
work
work.
the way it's supposed to.
Yeah. I was helping my mother-in-law set up a printer, and it was very not a printer, a scanner. It was very difficult because the hardware is rendered obsolete on these things like very quickly. If you've got Windows 11, you're already like running out of time to use your hardware. So I felt personally affected by it as well. That Windows sucks.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Is it time for us to get on Linux?
Maybe, although I've tried that and my animation software, which is Windows, and I haven't really found a suitable replacement for, doesn't work properly on Linux.
No. Linux is too much trouble. Like every time I have a problem with Linux, I would have to I would look it up and I would be greeted with a wall of code and someone being like, just simply do this and read the manual.
Yeah, it's tough. There's a lot of entering in lines of code.
Yeah. I just don't have time for that in my life. Wow, what a great intro. All right. We'll do like 10 minutes here and then call it a night.
Sure.
No, this looks awesome.
Yeah, have you seen this?
No. But this looks like this looks like platformers that people like do a Kickstarter for, and they raise like $1 million.
Yeah, like the guy who made Mega Man.
Yes.
Did a Kickstarter for $1 million.
And it came out like shit.
Came out like shit.
Why do you think it came out like shit?
Because they probably didn't have enough money to actually go through with what they were promising.
Right.
They didn't ask for enough, or they weren't good at spending what they had.
Yeah, they misused it.
The art style that they promised is like completely different from the game.
Oh,
So
really?
It looks 3D as opposed to like 2D. It looked kind of like they were going for some like, some like painted style.
Right.
But it's just like a shitty like cell shaded game.
Okay,
and
so they promised something that looked like this.
with like really bad like animation, like people were making fun of the effects because it looked like pizza.
Oh man.
And a lot of those people probably remember this being extremely badass.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, this was going hard with the new system.
Yes.
While something like Mighty Number 9 is a Steam game that looks like a Steam game.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think about this more and more. Like, is it possible that we didn't fully explore a concept, or was it really just made to be explored back then? Like,
Oh, you mean explored like what you could do with like
well, like imagine the Mega Man, like that a Mega Man game is like a mature technology. It's like something we understand so much better now.
Right.
We've done so much research on it, and we could potentially bring it back and make it like even better.
Even better.
Or like make it feel like something that we missed and fits in with the others.
right, or did they make the best version of it already?
Yeah, like the time has passed because we don't actually have to make games that look like this anymore.
No,
Shooters, which are a big genre, are mostly 3D.
Right. No, I mean platformers, like 2D pixel platformers are niche games. They are not They're not big games. Most people don't want to play this.
No, although I do think this is a little bit better than some of the older Mega Man games, which I think are too hard.
They're too hard.
This
I can
is
see how
this
people
is
like them.
this is pretty great though. Like even I can play this. Look how little damage I take.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and it looks cool as hell.
Yeah. Well, it's because like this is like experimenting with a cinematic game, while nowadays it's like we don't even feel like we should because games are always cinematic.
Right.
There's nothing to like try that's new. Like
No.
this is a step up from the previous game,
Yes.
which also had cutscene like things, but like this is even bigger. It's like a whole spaceship that goes past me.
Oh my god. It looks awesome. But it
What's
looks
supposed to
awesome
do?
because it's like a Super Nintendo game.
No. Yeah.
You know, it looks awesome within the console.
Well, I guess that's why Mighty Number 9 excited a lot of people, because it's like finally we have the technology to make a game that looks like concept art.
Right.
And all we got was the concept art.
Yeah, that's a big problem, isn't
But
it?
that's the promise that we should maybe still try to keep, because that's what people were hoping for. Like somebody's got to make a game that looks like that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, a lot of potential games. You know, you see proof of concept of a lot of games that never come out.
Yeah.
And a game that never comes out is nothing. It's not a game that could have been great. It's nothing. All it is concept art.
That's right. I wanted to talk about some games that didn't come out, like
yeah?
Project Hammer. I always wanted to play a game where you swing like a huge hammer around, and they promised one for the Wii, and I don't know what happened.
Was it
but-
vaporware or was it like a Kickstarter?
No, the Wii. It was a
Okay.
long time ago.
It was a real game
Yeah.
by a real studio, not some fly-by-night.
Yeah, it was a Nintendo. I think Nintendo produced it. I don't think they developed it.
It was announced,
Oh.
but
See, you're supposed to lose that.
See, you're
Ah.
supposed to lose this battle. That's what's cool about this game.
we should have a whole episode on games that weren't, and maybe we could even find some prototypes and shit to play.
Yeah. Well, there's games that aren't out yet, and some of them are going to not be.
No, some of them will never come out, but every once in a while a game is unearthed. Like, for instance, there was a Duke Nukem game that was never released, but there are some sort of requirements on game studios that they submit files to the Library of Congress as part of an effort to preserve games. And a librarian at the Library of Congress discovered this Duke Nukem game, and they had a hunch from how it was labeled that it was a game that had not actually been released, and the only way they could access the game and play it was through the what was this for? Was this for either PS3 or maybe Dreamcast? I think it was Dreamcast. They were able to access it through the homebrew community of that console. So they had to use illegal means to actually look at the game, but they were able to recover it, which is incredible. It's a game that no one had ever seen before, and that does occasionally happen. So you just need enough people to give a shit about it.
Oh man, that'd be so cool if they ever brought back Project Hammer. They brought back Metroid Dread, and it was cool. It was really cool. Like I was saying, you need this in your little Metroid library. Like this is another edition that just wasn't.
Yes.
And still could be, and now it is.
Project.
Metroid Dread was canceled for like 15 years.
Right. Did anybody ever get their hands on a prototype of that?
I don't know. The Mother 3 Earthbound 64 prototype has never been found.
I see. That's very...
Some of them are still out there, or maybe they're just gone.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of lost media is like It's like preservationists are like begging some ancient developers to like search through their house and see if they can find it before they die.
Well, maybe after they die. Like, imagine like going through someone's basement and you see those like blue Earthbound 64 cartridges that have been lost for 20 years.
Yeah, but who gets them? You know?
Yeah.
Right?
They probably belong to Nintendo, no matter who owns them.
Right. So the only way is if somebody steals them and makes them available to the world.
Yeah, well, that's what happened with Earthbound Zero. It was stolen. They made a translation at Nintendo of America, and it was never released, but somebody leaked it.
Cool. That's cool when that happens.
It was
All right.
cool, yeah.
I think we need to do an entire episode about it. But for now, do we have any closing thoughts?
I like these drawings. I like that
yeah.
bird.
I love that bird. He's beautiful.
Let's look at his animation for a second. Baka!
So cool. I mean, this song, of course, is from like the original Mega Man, right?
Yeah.
So you could not have this game without the original Mega Man.
Yeah.
A masterpiece in the making over many, many years and iterations.
That's true. Like, this feels like the best Mega Man game, probably.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, it's definitely iterating on itself. Like, even that opening scene that was so cool, there's like a version of it in Mega Man 7 that's like almost like that, a little different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm working on it. They get closer every time.
They get closer every time. It's a really beautiful process. It's hopeful.
Although they also made Mega Man 9 and 10, which were specifically designed to look just like the NES games.
Oh, yeah.
Which, you know, I guess in those fans' opinions, Mega Man was perfect. I mean, Mega Man X is like its own separate series, so I guess they didn't feel like when they made Mega Man again, they should advance the art. Instead, just go back to what
Just
it was.
go back, yeah. I mean, yeah, I get that. Like, you forked the game, and now you're going on a different path from a previous version.
That's the kind of shit that we need more of, like a whole community of games, like with Quake and Doom. Like, you just have like people making their own shit.
Yeah, making their own shit within it. Yeah.
Like, eventually someone probably made like a Mega Man maker, and even even Capcom has probably made their own Mega Man maker too.
Right. Mega Man level design. Seems right. Seems correct.
And I'm sure it's also inspired a lot of musicians to make stuff like this.
For sure. Airport 1001. Yeah, I mean, like, just great animations, great baddies, great
Great
environments.
frame rate. Oh man.
Everything awesome. Great effects. This is really a gorgeous game. And
Yeah,
it looks...
and look how dramatic, like on this airship with the background going down to the left.
Yeah. And it looks like it plays like a dream. Speaking of dreams, I am about to fall into sleepy time.
Do androids dream of electric sheep?
Yeah. What other things can we equate to dreams and robots?
There's a game called Dreams where you can make your own just like stuff. You can make like games or like videos with like just like I've never tried it, so I don't exactly know how it works, but I remember they were promising like some really big thing, and people seemed pretty excited about it.
Yeah, the everything games, right? Right? Like, remember Spore?
Spore, yeah.
That's a real everything game. Yeah. Maybe we should play some everything games on the stream and just be like, I can figure out how to do that, and just stop playing immediately.
They're all like Populous, and they're all made by the same guy who made Populous.
I love Populous. All right. We'll get some Weston relaxation and come back to Thingus next week. Supercharged for you guys. Thank you for watching tonight. I'm going to have a nice warm glass of milk. Oh, did I release the milk this week? I'm sorry, I was out of town.
It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah, I was out of town. It's been 2 weeks.
The weather has gotten very warm since you left. It was 85 today.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I'm going to have a nice glass of milk, and I'll probably hit that button before I go to bed. Before I lay me down, which
the milk shall flow.
Yeah.
Repeat. The milk shall flow.
The milk. Yeah, it's gonna flow tonight. Just keep one eye out. Don't go to sleep, all right? You'll get your milk. Good night, everyone. Bye. Thanks for